Today our Uncle Mike visited a barbecue restaurant. After walking in, he discovered this was actually a restaurant specializing in grilled beef offal, heart, liver, stomach, lungs. They had everything, plus their signature beef large intestines. Uncle Mike quickly took off his jacket. First he ordered salt grilled intestines, heart tubes, beef cartilage and beef eye round, along with appetizers and Japanese-style pickled vegetables. Meanwhile, the restaurant also brought complimentary edamame. Uncle Mike ate with great gusto. Soon the Japanese-style pickled vegetables arrived at the table. The Japanese pickles were similar to Korean kimchi, just with a slightly different flavor profile. Instead of sour and spicy, they were sweet and spicy, and without garlic. The heat was very mild, perfect for eating on their own. As an appetizer, they were especially refreshing and appetite-stimulating. After finishing the delicious pickles, he tested the charcoal fire that had just been brought over. Uncle Mike felt confident he'd have a great meal today. Rolling up his sleeves, he was eager to get started. Before long, the dishes arrived at the table. For their signature beef large intestines, the owner even gave special grilling instructions. First, place the skin side down on the grill. Wait until slightly golden brown. Then flip. When about 20% of the fat renders out, it's ready to eat. Uncle Mike memorized the technique and started grilling seriously. Finally, the meat was almost done. First, he tried a bite of the plain intestines, beautifully charred and aromatic, rich with fat. It melted in his mouth, bursting with juices. Then dipped in yuzu pepper sauce, it became even more savory and spicy, cutting through the richness. The more he chewed, the more flavorful it became. The beef cartilage had a delightful crunch, making Uncle Mike even hungrier for more. He immediately added 2 pieces of beef eye round to prep for battle. As one of the most premium cuts of beef, the texture was tender, succulent and juicy. Uncle Mike couldn't help but exclaim how satisfying it was. He hurriedly put the remaining ingredients on the grill, and ordered another serving of sauce-grilled intestines and heart tubes, plus some rice. But before the rice arrived, Uncle Mike's grill burst into flames. Turns out he was grilling too much and the fire got too intense. Though the meat almost got charred, it didn't affect Uncle Mike's appetite one bit. Seeing the meat was cooked, he still dug in with big bites, so delicious he simply couldn't stop. Just as he finished eating, the additional order arrived perfectly timed. Uncle Mike quickly packed the grill full. Whether everyone was getting impatient, or the ventilation wasn't working well, the restaurant started filling with thick smoke. He rushed outside for fresh air, came back and wiped his eyes, looked at the grilled heart and intestines, and happily started eating with rice. Rich, flavorful sauce, plump, fatty intestines, chewy heart tubes, soft, tender rice, bite after bite, eating until he was sweating profusely. Then had a couple more bites of side dishes, finished the last piece of fatty intestine and heart tube, contentedly drained his oolong tea in one gulp, wiped his mouth, happily paid the bill, stepped outside and smelled his clothes, rushed home to take a shower, looking forward to Uncle Mike's next visit.